Look at that. What have I got myself into? This is always fun. Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike here, sitting down in the 1995 60 SEL. Love, love, love the W126 series, especially when they have split seats in the back. How nice are those? Yep, the car's 31 years old and the leather looks like new. If you haven't watched the series on this car, how I was able to procure the car and how much I love it and kind of brought it back to life, please check out the series on my YouTube channel. What we're doing today is we are announcing the results of our voting as to what car Monkey Wrench Mike picks up next. And I have a letter from a neighbor, and it's not a nice letter. So let's do that first. Let's read a nasty letter. Monkey Wrench Mike. Yay!
I'm in the car.
Well, first of all, I got to tell you, this is the letter that I received. It's got my address on there. I got to kind of cover it up. But if you'll notice, there's no return address. Okay? It came from one of these houses on my block. And when I got it, it made me oh so very happy. So let's do this first. And it is dated from November. I've been stewing on this for a little bit. Subject, multiple vehicles. It says, Mr. Brooks, semicolon, okay. He says, you're having 8+ vehicles parked in your driveways is an absolute eyesore. We can only wonder how many cars you have in the back. You are certainly not helping the appearance of our neighborhood nor our home values. If you can afford that many cars, you ought to utilize a storage facility or move to the country. Then it says perhaps a call to, and they make a reference to a place I used to work, is in order. It says, please be considerate and think of your fellow neighbors who have lived here a lot longer than yourself. Thank you. Then, in all caps, a very concerned resident. Yep, right there. So, yeah, you can only imagine how much I loved getting that message with no address. This is high school? What? You put a note in my locker saying that, you know, I'm ugly or I wear old clothes or I wear bad tennis shoes or whatever and you don't like it? Yeah. No, dude. We're adults. If you don't like the cars I have in my driveway, then come talk to me about it. Yeah. And by the way, take a look at the cars I do have in my driveways, plural, and how many cars I do have in the back. Every one of them tagged and drivable, except the one in the garage. The 2, 3, 4 in the garages. But you can't see those. I don't park those out front. Those are hidden. Yeah. So, how much fun am I having wondering which neighbor it is that is against me? I think I know who it is. Anyway, the subject for today is the voting. Check that out. Check that out. Yep, I found a pencil. Just like this. When is the last time you held a pencil with a little eraser? Unless you're a school teacher. Yeah, I haven't held one of these in many, many, many years. So we went through all of the comments on my last video. And let me tell you, we had 90, 100, 150 something votes, which is fantastic. So you could vote for the red car. You could vote for the silver car. I also had 4 write-in votes, which I think is hilarious. People actually wrote in because they wanted to see me work on Janis Joplin. Janis Joplin is a 1969 280 SE that I have that I purchased for $500. Has the ghost in the hood liner. And I've been kind of scared about working on her because of the ghost and its past, which includes 2 deaths. 2 people that have owned that car died. I don't want to be number 3. I don't want that to happen. But now that I've got the Beamer almost done, the Forest Fine Beamer, I think it's time. Yeah, I'm going to put my big boy pants on and we're going to go for Janis as we continue this flip up to a Bentley series. So, without further ado, as I said, we had about 150 votes cast. We have, for the silver car, we had 43 votes. For the red car, 94 votes. Okay, just below that is the password to my Wi-Fi, so I don't want to show you that. Anyway, we have a winner. Yep, we are going to bring back the 2005 Mercedes SL500.
And here she is in all of her glory. Yep, a beautiful red over tan Mercedes MB SL500 from 2005. This is the R230 series. Yeah, and she was a mess. I don't remember seeing all the clear coat issues when I was bidding on the car. I won the final auction for, I want to say $1,600. The seller had a minimum bid of $2,000, so I came up $400. Final cost out the door, $2,740 for this. Look at the problem. The headliner's hanging down. The interior looks to be a mess. It gets worse. I'll show you just how much worse in a moment here. For some reason, they write on the tires the tread depth or the lack thereof, and on the hood, even more clear coat issues. Let's pop the hood, see what's going on underneath, and you can't imagine all of the dust on this thing. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Yep, there it is. 302 horsepower, 339 pound-feet of torque beneath the plastic cover. That's beneath lots and lots of dust and dirt. Teeny tiny battery, that's your convenience battery in the front, of what I have learned about these cars. Here, bigger battery in the trunk, which no one could access to roll up the windows. Yeah, they couldn't find a port to charge a battery. There's not even in the front of this car, from what I know so far. I saw the dreaded ABC system reservoir right there. Yep, there we go for the suspension. There was fluid in there. That's good. I wanted to check the power steering fluid too to see what would be in that little reservoir. There was some, not enough, but it did have fluid, so hopefully the power steering pump is okay. The car sits low. That's what's got me really, really worried about the car. I wanted to take a look on the inside. It looked kind of dusty as I was walking around. Check out all those little scent trees right there. Black ice, of course. The LCD screen is gone. The radio screen is gone. The center console is gone. The shifter is gone. Look at all the dust. Who knows how long this thing had sat with the windows open, collecting dust and rain, and who knows what rodents could be in there. It smelled horrible. It was really, really bad. Dollar signs were just flying all around my head right now because I was worried about how much this was going to cost, because these cars are expensive to fix. So can't get in the trunk because the latch is broken. Like I said, the key just turns and turns. It doesn't open anything. I wanted to see what was behind the passenger seat because it looked kind of clean back there, like someone had been in there. So I tried to move the seat forward a little bit. Of course, not going to move. Then I reached back there and I saw the cubby and I opened it up, and this is what happened.
That's a great sign right there. Thank you very much. A Bible and some air freshener. All right, while we're waiting for the tow truck guy, the battery is absolutely dead on this car, and I forgot my microphone, so I apologize for that. But I can't get her to start. I can't get her to do anything, and I couldn't even get her out of park. Yeah. Then I remembered on my other car, the CL500. Remember when you bang on this thing with a hammer? Well, I didn't have a hammer, so I found this in the parking lot. It was literally right over there. Yeah. So I took this old towel that I found, this washcloth, and I hit it. Bam, 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 right there 3 times. And look, she's in neutral. Yeah, caveman engineering. Pow, pow, pow. And now we can move the car. Okay, this is what's happening. This is a quick update. So we got the car towed back here. She looks great from this vantage point, doesn't she? I love the booty. I love her booty with the big, thick tires. Yeah, I like big bumpers. 2005, like I said, Mercedes SL500. I'm having an issue with the batteries. So we've got this little battery. I think this might be called the convenience battery. Anyway, this is the small one that goes up in the engine bay. She's been charged and she's looking good. The other one was toast, and this is why. That is the cover for the trunk. Look at that. That is muck and mold and poo and gum and whatever it is. I also found a huge bag of cleaning parts, which obviously have never been used, and I'll show you why. Well, you see why, because the paint looks like crap. So whoever owned the car, 1, was religious, 2, tried to clean the car, just never did. That's huge. That's a bunch of stuff. It's been there for years. But, so the mechanical key doesn't work. Yep, you get that little key insert, it does not work. The only way you can get inside this, if your battery is dead and everything else doesn't work, the button on the remote doesn't work, the button on the door doesn't work, you got to sacrifice your third taillight, your third stoplight right here, because this is the switch right there that operates. See how that goes down? That's how you open the trunk. So I had to sacrifice, well, it was already broken anyway, but I went ahead and just killed it completely dead to get inside the trunk. And this is what we found inside the trunk. Okay, one, the trunk doesn't stay open, which is great. Two, look at that. Look at the water and everything that's been inside this trunk. It's a good title car. It's a repo of a car. Look at the spare. Isn't that bizarre? But look at the trunk. Look at all the crap and the mold and rust. I do not like that at all. I had to almost saw one of the terminal posts off to remove the old battery. Okay, we're going to put in a new battery in the trunk and in the hood. Now, the way you do this is you put the one in the hood first and you connect it, and then you connect the one in the trunk. Why do I know this? Because Google is a great thing. These struts work. So let's install that battery first, and then we will install the back battery. Both batteries attached. That's an H6. Yeah, usually Mercedes have an H8. I guess the newer ones, there's not enough room. Not enough room for a real spare either. So we have it attached. I haven't tightened it up too much, but I want to see what happens, because when the battery was almost charged, it gave me a white battery symbol. This is my temporary fix for the rain that came through last night and this morning. Isn't that lovely? This thing has been in the elements for who knows how long. And I'm kind of worried about all this stuff that's underneath the seats and underneath the trunk. Okay. Yeah, this is wet. Ugh. Okay. Hopefully we'll do a little starter-roo. Okay. Let's put it in. Okay, that's good. Nope. It says move gear lever to P still. I'm still kind of cleaning this area. This is gross. I can hear things coming to life. But why do you not think you're in park and like that? And I got the white key symbol again. And it won't start. Okay, we're gonna try the rock method again. This is always fun. There. Isn't that great how that works? Love it. Now will you start? No, it won't even. Why don't you think you're in park? Well, since that didn't work, we thought we would clean it out. Look at that. What have I got myself into? What the heck have I got myself into? Look at this. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What underneath here has exploded probably. We have fuses over there. Look at this thing. Look at that. Isn't that just fantastic? Look at that. This thing is, this could be a giant setback on our journey to a Bentley. It's going to be a huge, huge Caroline, huge setback. Isn't it supposed to drain somehow? Aren't there supposed to be drains in here? What is this? Oh, okay, I got my DVD. Yay. Whatever this thing is just totally, ugh. And why is there no drain? And why is this so wet? I'm sure this is not even grounded. Half of this crap is probably not even grounded right here. See that? Look at that. Yep. So what do you think? Was it a good buy? Was it a terrible purchase? Have I just completely lost it? A lot of people would say that, especially a neighbor around here. So in the next video, what happens? Well, we make a discovery and we try to start her again. and then we try something else, and then we try something else. This car is going to be giving me lots and lots of headaches. I can just tell it's going to happen because it was very technologically advanced. It has all kinds of little computers and relays and weird fuses and 2 batteries and all that kind of stuff. It has a hydraulic top. Those are problematic. And of course, it has that lovely ABC suspension, which is, that's the word, problematic. Yep. We got to come up with a name for the car, though. So if you can think of any good names for a 2005 red Mercedes SL500 with clear coat issues and all kinds of issues, let me know. Okay? It's not going to be Oprah. I can guarantee you that much. But we're going to have some fun. We'll get through it together. Yeah, we will get through this next series together. All right, folks? Thank you for watching. To all the new subscribers, go check out some old videos. And once again, if you want one of these Monkey Wrench Mike stickers, there you go. Cash at me. There's a squirrel. The squirrel wants a Monkey Wrench Mike sticker. Can you see him? Yep, right there. Okay, cash at me right here. Ben's Guy 99. Be sure to put your address. Somebody sent me $5 and didn't give me the address. So I'm going to return that money and then ask him if he wants a sticker. I need the address. So we'll do that. But I have to have the address in the comments section. You have just enough room to do that. All right, so if you want a sticker, of course, I have all kinds of merchandise that should be popping up below the videos as well. It's a good day. It's a good series. We're happy to be alive. And yes, Lola is still with us. She's right over there on the other side of the fence, so we'll include her in the next video, hopefully. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.